Page Builder Button Overview. Today, I will be going over how to create and customize buttons within your website. With HJI Page Builder, fashioning buttons is not only easy, but fun. So let's get into it. After logging into your account and clicking on Page Builder, you want to click on the button with a plus sign on it located on the top right-hand corner of the page. For convenience, I like to move the toolbar to the left side of the screen and work from here. However, how you choose to create is completely up to you. Beginning in Modules, you'll want to drag and drop the tab labeled Button onto your page. When you do so, you'll have a couple options made available to you to further edit the button: General, Style, Typography, and Advanced. Under General, you can edit the text of the button, select an icon, and position the icon exactly where you'd like it to be. At the very bottom is where you can add the link the button will direct the user to and choose whether you want the link to be opened in the same window or a new one. Next, let's go over the Style tab. Although you can't change the style from flat, there are many other ways to change the look of the button. In the drop-down labeled Color Choice, you can choose what colors the button takes on. You can leave the default colors or pull the primary, secondary, tertiary, or success colors from your website, provided that they have already been set up. Alternatively, you can also completely customize the colors yourself, such as the background color, the background hover color, which is the color the button will change into when somebody hovers their mouse over it, the text color, and the text hover color, which is the color the text changes into when somebody hovers their mouse over the button. In Button Settings, you can adjust the width of the button, the padding, and its alignment. In the Width drop-down, you can choose between Auto, Full Width, and completely customizing the width. The padding can also be changed in every direction, and in the Alignment drop-down, you can choose whether you want the button to be on the left, center, or right-hand side of the column. Now, Border is where you can change every element pertaining to the border of the button you're creating. In the Style drop-down, you can choose what the outline looks like. It can be dotted, dashed, non-existent, or even double-lined. Next to that is where you can change the color of the border. Right under that is where you can adjust the width of the lines that make up the border. The radius is what dictates how curved the corners of the button are. The Box Shadow option creates a shadow surrounding the button. You can change its color, how far the spread goes, how blurred the shadow is, as well as what sides the shadow appears on. And finally, at the very bottom, you can adjust the border hover color, which is the color the border changes into when somebody hovers their mouse over the button. Next, let's go over the Typography tab. Under Font, you can click on the Link Typography drop-down and change the text font. Here, you can also adjust the size of the text, the thickness of the text, the line height, and the text alignment within the button itself. Under Style and Spacing, you can edit more elements of the text itself. Spacing pertains to the space between each letter. In the Transform drop-down, you can change the text from all uppercase to all lowercase or to normal. In the Decoration drop-down, you can add elements such as underlining or overlining. In the Style drop-down, you can italicize the text or even make it oblique. And under the Variant drop-down, you can change the text to small caps or keep it as it is. Now, Text Shadow creates a shadow around the text inside the button. Here, you can adjust the color, what side of the text the shadow appears on, and how blurred the shadow may be. Finally, let's go over the Advanced tab. Here, you can adjust the margins the button will fit within, so in other words, how far away the button is from other elements on the page. In Responsive Layout, the Display drop-down will allow you to choose what kind of devices the button will be able to be viewed from. Under Visibility, you can choose who gets to see the button you just created, whether it's logged-in users or non-logged-in users. And, last but not least, in Animation, you can change the way the button pops up on the page. It can fade in or slide in from any direction. Under, you can control how long it takes for the button to appear. And don't forget to save your work. That's all for now. Thank you.